What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 35 of the WCW series. It is the first week of June 1993. We are 18 days out from the Great American Bash. We literally just ran Clash of the Champions. So let's go through this card. We had Steamboat retain the TV title over Eddie Guerrero. And we're going to have to very quickly pivot to that Kurt Hennig match we have planned for Bash, because we got 2 weeks of TV. So we got to run an angle for that, like, tonight. Dan Severn, Steve Austin, and Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Ron Simmons, Tully Blanchard, and Brian Pillman in a 6-man tag. Rick Rude lost the U.S. title. Arn Anderson turned heel on Larry Z and Stan Hansen, which led to the American Nightmares winning that 6-man tag. Steiner's retained over Regal and Adams. And then, of course, Big Van Vader pinned Sting in the tag match as him and Kurt Hennig beat Sting and Cactus Jack. We got a good old-fashioned Big Van Vader belt motion. So, that is in motion here. So let's just get right into it. Sure. We haven't done it. I think in both series now, it's like every show we run, it's like run Amway Arena, which is funny. Anyway, let's see what George South and Cactus Jack have to say here. Poker tournament, great. Cactus. Hilarious road stories. All right, great. Alright, weirdly enough, the first thing we're going to do is a tag match. As we're going to have a number one contenders match with Barry Windham and Too Cold Scorpio taking on Ted DiBiase and the Diamond Stud. These two teams have been picking up momentum recently. And one of them will face the Steiners. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying it like, you know, y'all already know we're doing the Diamond Stud match, so let's give DiBiase the win here. Let's also pin Barry Windham. Let's keep Too Cold strong. And we could do Tainted, their heels. Then we're gonna have Ted cut a promo afterwards. The Diamond Stud, you will stand there. They will talk about Rick and Scott. But, you know, it's just going to be Ted DiBiase going like, you know, and with that, we are the number one contenders. You're looking at the next WCW Tag Team Champions, etc., etc. Arn has to cook. Arn has to cook. Holy shit, someone else is streaming TEW? Let's get them. No. That is unusual, though. That rarely happens. Let's do Arn Anderson. Arn's going to come out and cut his Why Arn Why promo. And he's basically going to cut a promo about how, you know, when we broke up with the Dangerous Alliance, I thought it was for the best. I thought that's what we had to do to get our career to the next level. I thought all their shenanigans were getting in the way, but I was wrong. We have done nothing but lose since then. Everything we do, we've gone backwards since leaving the Dangerous Alliance. I messed up. I mostly messed up because I teamed up with Larry Zbyszko and beautiful Bobby. Those two losers. They've set my career back years, and I'm gonna end their careers permanently. All right, let's do... Ooh, gotta bring up the notepad. Hold on. Hold, please. Sting. I mean, Sting and Vader is all but set, so we should probably just run an angle. It's like, hey, um, boy, do we do the old contract signing? Do we do the old standby? I think we do it. So here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this contract signing talking part. Where Vader and Teddy Long and Sting, and I guess someone should be there hosting it, Eric Bischoff. Here I have my hands contract for Great American Bash main event, the World Championship match, Big Man Vader and Sting, and then they're gonna, do a little back and forth talking, blah blah blah. And then you're never gonna believe this, but Sting is gonna get attacked by Big Van Vader. Then Eric Bischoff and Teddy Long are there. This will be like 3 minutes. Okay. Oh, what are we gonna do for the Pillman and Steve Austin blow-off match? The feud has been built around people having bad knees. It was Austin having a quote-unquote legit knee injury, and then Pillman faked a knee injury in their last match. I mean, last man standing, right? That's the thing. That's what you do. This is a very angle-heavy show. But that's because, we gotta move. We gotta go. Bash is in 2 weeks. So, Steve Austin, they won that match. Let's have Pillman cut the promo. Brian Pillman and Paulie. Let's put Tully out there, too, because we're going to give him that match with Bam Bam. So he'll also be like, also, Bam Bam, you suck. But it's mostly going to be about Steve Austin. And basically he's going to say the things I just said. This all started because of your supposedly real knee injury that you milked for everything it was worth. And then, last month I had a very legitimate knee injury in our match. And, then you won the 6-man tag at the Clash last night. Well, no, because that did happen on Tuesday, and this is Wednesday, but this won't here till Saturday. On Tuesday, you won at the Clash. So let's settle this. No pins, no submissions. Let's see which man can stand on their own 2 feet. Because so far, neither one of us has done a great job at it. Great American Bash, last man standing. May the better man win. And then Tully's going to be like, also, I'm here, and I'm going to wrestle Bam Bam. Alright, at this point, I have to figure out what matches we can run. Because, goddamn, everything's a goddamn fucking... Here's the thing I should look at. Roster. Eddie Guerrero. Heel. Babyface or heel, but better heel. That's fine. Prepare to turn. Match. Any thoughts on Jungle Fool return to AEW? It's fine. He should come back. People were excited he pushed that ladder over. We're going to do Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Hennig. That's going to be our main event. Kurt is going to win. No, boy, we are just jobbing our light heavyweight champion out to these bigger guys. Also, in 1992, or 1993 rather, they probably would have tried to tell us that Kurt Hennig was a light heavyweight. But hey, you know. Then after the match, what we're going to do is Eddie, similar to what we did at Clash, he's going to be like, Kurt, you were the better man. He's going to offer him a handshake. And Hennig is going to, he's going to take the handshake, but then he's going to, like, pull Eddie in and, like, clothesline him or whatever. And he's going to start stomping a mud hole in him. And then Steamboat is going to come out. That's what we'll do here. So we'll do selling, fighting. 3 minutes. We'll call this Hennig cheap shot after handshake. Steamboat out to help Eddie. Okay. Oh, we got to do something to set up Stan and Dusty. Severn and Simmons. Severn and Simmons is probably one we could just put in a match, although I feel like we've just been doing Severn Simmons being other guys in tag matches like all month, but that can continue. Rick Rude's just been winning matches. We could keep doing that. I'm fine with that. Rick Rude, who is now a face, which means he has many heels he could squash because he hasn't been wrestling these guys. Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker's about to leave, right? Great. Perfect. Rick Rude is your victor. And then this is going to be your classic post-match promo where Eric Bischoff is like, Rick Rude, he called out the U.S. champion after the Clash, and then, like, before he can even answer, he's going to be attacked by Dustin and Sabu. And let's send Jesse out there, too. I mean, hey, let's set up a tag for next week. Jesse and Dusty, and then let's have it get saved by Stan Hansen. How about that? So we'll do fighting. I did not put Rick Rude out there. Entertainment, fighting. Rick Rude, you should be selling. This is like 3 minutes. Hansen saves Rude from American Nightmares beat down. Perfect. Alright. We definitely need our storytelling match in here. So we gotta throw some kind of match in here. I would say it has to be something. Probably has to be something with Severn and Simmons, although nothing is immediately coming to mind. They won the 6-man. Have we just done, like, Ron Simmons versus Bob Backlund straight up in a singles match? Yes, because they have poor chemistry. Cool. Shit. Shamrock's not here. We could do We could do Steve Austin versus Mike Awesome. We could do that. That's a pivot. But yeah, we could definitely do that. 10 minutes. Storytelling. Steve Austin is going to win. We are going to do botch interference from Brian Pillman. Just classic shit here. You know, wrestling. And that's 85 minutes. I think we're good. Because the only other stuff I would add is more angles, and we already have plenty of angles. Let's open the show with the contract signing. That sounds fun. And then recruiting Sergeant Bradley Parker. Hanson saves them. Pillman. Yeah, let's do the Pillman promo before the match. That makes sense. All right, Anderson. Let's move this promo back one. Yep. DiBiase, sure. Eddie Guerrero and Kurt. That's a show. I don't know what this is gonna get, because match-wise, I mean, Eddie and Kurt is a cool match, although this also has a problem where it's technically heel-heel, so that's gonna hurt it. I think this might be one of our lower shows, although all the promos are gonna be really good, but I'm still gonna say like an 84. Going in with modest expectations. I mean, great start. These guys talking got 100. Doesn't matter that Teddy Long was underperformed. People are excited. I mean, this does feel like a big match. We've done a pretty good job of keeping them separate. They've had like pretty minimal interaction until just now. And then Vader. I don't think Vader put him through the table, because again, it's 1993. I think he just kind of maybe flipped the table on top of him, beat him up, hit him with a Vader bomb, you know, that kind of stuff. 70. As is tradition. And then this big schmoz, where the American Nightmares tried to jump Rick Rude, and then he got saved by Stan Hansen, who I assume came out like swinging a cowbell or whatever. Yeehaw. Yeah. I keep forgetting to take people off camera. I'm so bad at that. They weren't there. Don't worry about it. Promo got 100 though, which it doesn't surprise me. These guys cooked. Oh, they didn't click. Well, that's a shame. That's a pretty disappointing. I thought this was like a little bit of a sleeper match, but it did not go well. $99. I also forgot to take them off camera. Jeez, what was I even doing? Anyway, Arn cooked. He's a heel now. 99. I will definitely take it. 62. This is a mid-card match for sure. I'm really trying to get somewhere with the Diamond Stud, but you know, it's only been like 3 weeks or whatever, so we can't give up already. But also, we jobbed him for like a year, but it's been rough sledding, let's say, with the Diamond Stud. Rough sledding. Jesus Christ, I forgot to take the Steiners. Steiners came out and watched this promo from the entranceway, obviously. As Ted DiBiase was like, you know, fuck them, we the best. They're pores, etc. They're from the Midwest. That's why they call it mid. Many people don't know that MJF was quoting Ted DiBiase. Ooh, a 77. It was the heel. Because those numbers indicate that this should have been a much better match. But yeah, no storyline, and the odd heel face brought it down quite a bit. Okay, 84 is exactly what I said, so I guess I can't be too mad about it. Hey, it's me, Randy Hogan. God damn it, stop trying to sign Scott Steiner. Fuck off. Oh, he's not seriously considering either. Oh, that's probably old emails from last time that I forgot to delete. Okay, that's fine. Ted DiBiase, what's your opinion, man? Sabu is money. All right, that's would not expect that from you, Ted. I'm glad to hear that. Let me just double check that he is not. Yeah, no, he's not. Okay, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We should go to storylines while I'm thinking about it after getting dinged for it. Blondes break up. That is very much still happening. Kurt never lost. Oh, we just added Vader to that. Aren't we little buggers? I mean, this has tremendous heat, so we're just going to remove Kurt from it. And then we're going to change the name. Vader Sting. Great. Eddie Ultimo. Let's add Kurt to this. Good Alliance ain't good no more. Yep. Yep, okay. Steiner's Hate England is definitely over. Alright, so what do we need to add? Dustin Root is good, Pillman also is good, Steiner's. I mean, I guess we need to add, although I don't even know if that's continuing past this pay-per-view. It really depends how the match goes. But I don't know. I mean, it won't hurt to add it. Rick, Scott, Ted DiBiase, and the Diamond Stud. Henning Steamboat, we got that. Larry Z, we got that. Sam Dusty, we got that. Has Severin and Simmons not been a thing? Have they just been feuding for months? Alright, whatever. Then we have Tully and Bam Bam. You know what? I think I'm just going to add Tully and Bam Bam to the Blondes breakup. Perfect. Alright, we should be good with pretty much everything. Oh, guys, we missed on Blake Beverly. And the Berserker. Fuck. Alright, let's book a main event. Robarts Arena. Our home away from home. Alright, let's... I would like to do an angle with Shivani talking to Steamboat and Eddie, where he's gonna be like, you know, Ricky Steamboat, on Saturday we saw you save Eddie Guerrero from the Kurt Hennig. What was that about? You know, I thought you guys hated each other. Then Ricky's gonna cut a babyface promo, you know. Well, you know, me and Eddie Guerrero don't see eye to eye, but, you know, he really proved himself to me in those matches we had. I think that kid's got a bright future. I think he's the future of this company, Shivani, so I didn't like seeing the way Hennig was treating him out there. Oh, I hate the no spinal. I always forget to check that shit when I start a new save. So yes, I never think to check the rules and all that stuff. There's too many damn menus in this game. That's all the game is. It's just menus. But still, there's too many. Anyway, Ricky Steamboat's going to put over Eddie Guerrero. And Guerrero's going to come in and be like, hey, thanks, man. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. Then Steamboat's going to be like, and as for you, Hennig, you want to go around here, you're acting like you own the place. You think you could attack people for no reason, etc., etc. Wrestle me at Great American Bash. Steamboat promo. Puts over Eddie. Calls out Hennig for Gab. Similarly, we're going to have Steve Austin cut a promo. Responding to Brian Pillman, where he's basically just going to be like, last man standing match. I didn't think you had the guts. I didn't think you had the nerve to challenge Steve Austin to a last man standing match. There's nothing in the world I would love any more than to show you the pain I felt in this knee that you faked in our last match, etc., etc. Mostly stop doing that because the voice. Main event gets good when we don't have a lot of time between things because I got to do stuff on it. Stan Hansen and Rick Rude are going to cut a promo. They're interviewed by Shivani. Basically, similarly, Rude is going to thank Hansen for saving him. And then Rude's going to be like, yeah, no, of course. And he's going to challenge... We wouldn't put Dusty on TV. Let's do Dustin and Sabu. He's going to challenge Dustin and Sabu to a tag match on Saturday night. Challenge Dustin, Sabu to tag match. Alright, let's book some matches. Let's have the dastardly, newly turned heel Arn Anderson beat up some poor babyface. This looks like a job for Joey Maggs. Putting Johnny last name in the X Division is a good idea in 2013. I mean, it's better than it would be now, but I don't think... I mean, I guess my Johnny fucking whatever take is I don't think he was ever that good. Even, in 2013 or whatever, when people would be like, oh, he's so good. Like, he was good for WWE mid-carder because they let him do a couple moves, but I don't think he could actually hang with... Although, I don't know, 2013, who's even in the X Division at that point? Because, like, Styles and Daniels and stuff aren't in it in 2013. So, I don't know. Who's it? Fucking Shima Zion? Yeah, he could probably hang with Shima Zion. It's probably fine. Kenny King is champion. Yeah, no, he'll be fine. You can put him in the X Division. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, the new attitude Arn Anderson is going to beat the snot out of Joey Maggs. That's all this match is. Ooh, when we turn Eddie babyface, we could do Eddie and Sabu for the light heavyweight title. That's the vision. That's the vision. Regal's not doing anything. Lord Steven, and B. Brian Blair. A main event anywhere in the world. And by anywhere in the world, I mean right here in Sarasota, Florida. And not really anywhere else. Mostly here. Alright, that's a main event. And then, oh, you know what? Someone suggested in the YouTube comments that I should try doing a high spots match with, like, Ultimo and, like, one of these guys to see if they cook. And that's not the worst idea. Let's see what happens with that. Who's got, like, the best aerial and flashy? Devin Storm. Kid Cash is also pretty up there. Psychosis. I think we literally did the Psychosis match. Super Crazy is a heel, which is what we're looking for. Although Kid Cash is almost certainly a heel too, right? Yeah. Neither one of them is over. And it's the B show, who cares? Kid Cash! Come wrestle Ultimo in a high spots match. But generally needs the crowd to have been warmed up properly. Okay. So don't open with it, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, Ultimo's going to win. We'll see what happens. I'll give this like 8. Because it's a high spots match, and it's Ultimo versus a nobody. Then we got 5 more minutes. This sounds like one more promo to me. We have not heard anything between Ron Simmons and Dan Severn and all them. So Dan Severn and Nick Bockwinkel talking about Ron Simmons. I don't remember what this feud is about, but Nick Bockwinkel, I'm sure he does. That's why we hired him. So he's going to lay it out for us. Setting up Severn. Simmons rematch at Gab. Alright, great. I guess we're opening with the fucking Arn Anderson squash match. Why not? Bockwinkel, Hanson Rude, Austin, Steamboat. This Steamboat promo should probably be a lot earlier. Let's do this one like here. Let's put this Hanson one way at the end. That is one of the main events of all time. Match-wise, these people are not getting much, but these promos are going to bring the show to like an 80. It's going to be stupid. A 70, as is tradition. 76 on the Bockwinkel promo. I can't believe it. I think they might have been in a different feud, and then I ended that feud and forgot they were in it. There's no way they've been doing stuff this whole time without a storyline. I refuse to believe I did that to myself. So this getting a 94 is huge because we let Eddie cook. Now, obviously, Steamboat's doing a lot of the heavy lifting here, but Eddie did not really slow this down, Eddie. 62. Okay, you know what? Good YouTube comment. That definitely, a 59 and a 46, they got a 62. It helped. Okay, Cash has a legendary gimmick. All right. They held back, which is crazy. So if we did one of these on Saturday night, they might like cook. Steve Austin promo only got an 83. That's a little surprising. 96 for these guys. Good stuff. And a 74 for a perfect... Actually, a 74 is a pretty good rating for this. Just, here's a match. 82. Insane rating. Absolutely nuts. Hulk Hogan has extended his deal with the WWF. What did they give him again? Yeah, they gave him a lot. They gave him 462, and they think we would have had to pay him like 500 grand. So it's a lot. What's going on with this Warrior deal? I mean, we are still top mid. Also, I forgot we bumped it all the way up to 280. That's a lot. Oh, Mamma Mia, we're gonna be paying him. I don't think Jake Lee joined War Dogs. I think Jake Lee is just promoting the All Together show. But like, listen, if New Japan wants to poach Jake Lee, fucking, you can have him. He's all yours. You guys, New Japan can have Jake Lee, and Noah can keep Oiwa. That's a fair deal, right? Everyone's happy with that. Do you have a favorite person you've signed in this file? Dan Severn, easily. Where do you think Nakajima will go? I don't know. I think he's trying to go to WWE or NXT. I don't think that's going to happen because they don't hire people like that anymore. They've gone back to their like let's sign old football players mentality. So I don't know if they want like a 36-year-old Puro guy. So I have no fucking idea. If he's not in All Japan, I don't. It doesn't seem like he's really welcome back to Noah. New Japan maybe. I don't know. Oh, I thought this was gonna be Warrior, but it's Rick Steiner. House show, Great Lakes. Okay, great. But yeah, Dan Severn is like did not really expect anything when we hired him. I was just looking at people that had a little bit of pop, and I was like, Dan Severn has some pop. All right, we'll sign Dan. Sure, why not? And he's just been killing it the whole time. Okay, we got a .84. Sure. You don't think you've seen an actual Dan Severn match? Oh, that's tough there, buddy. So, see, the thing is, I don't. Before this save, I would have been like, Dan Severn is like not even good. But that's because I had only really ever seen his like WWF stuff, which was he was trying to wrestle WWF matches. He wasn't great at it. Since starting this save, I have watched some of his UWF matches from like the early '90s, really from the time period we would have been booking him. And if you like shoot style stuff, I enjoyed it. I thought they were cool matches. It would not translate to like 1993 WCW, but I'm glad the game is letting me do this. Let's go! DESTRUCITY! And yes, we're bringing him in as a face. Obviously. Oh, we are giving him a lot of money. Oh, 21 days. Okay. I was kind of hoping we could get him for the bash and he could like show up at the end and like, oh my god, the Warrior's here, but we'll have to wait a week. Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker out, Ultimate Warrior in. I'll take that deal. Um, how Bash Beach Blast is like right after, right? Oh, it's a month later. Okay, I was gonna say maybe we hold it until the next pay per view, but no, we'll probably just debut him on Saturday night. I we can't let the Warrior sit at home for 3 weeks, brother. You know. So I can kind of pretty much already tell you guys. I'm pretty sure the Beach Blast main event will probably be Vader and Ron Simmons against Sting and the Ultimate Warrior in a tag match. I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do. And then wait, then it's all the way to Halloween Havoc for our next event. Oh, there's probably a clash in there. Um, so I think, damn, do we wait all the way to Havoc to strap up Vader? Because my original plan was like, probably a fuck finish at Great American Bash, to be honest, and then Beach Blast, the tag match. Although if it's gonna be Vader, I mean, we're probably gonna do Vader Warrior, right? So yeah, Vader could be the champion, and then you could have Warrior win the tag match, and then Havoc you could do Vader. Because I don't know if we want to do like Vader Warrior. In theory, is like our biggest match, but Warrior stinks. So I don't know if I actually want to give him the Starcade main event. You know what I mean? Also, like if we put him in the main event of Starcade, he might just be like, I'm winning. And then we gotta fix the main event of Starcade. Can he work angles? I don't believe so. No, he's still under contract with the WWF. Hold on. Can we steal Terry Funk? Can we bring in two absolute psychopaths? and Terry Funk and the Warrior. Missing out in Terry Funk at the beginning of this save is probably our biggest mistake. I did not want to pay him what he was asking for, and he has been like tremendous. It doesn't really matter that he's 48, you know. Yeah, he's getting and he would be great. He's a better fit in our promotion than WWF. Uh, yes, I agree. Harley Race. Yes, I agree. Cactus Jack. Yes, I agree. Dusty Rhodes. All right, everyone wants me to do it. What's WWF offering him? 18 months. Oh, I mean, considering all the money we just paid for here, 136,000 doesn't seem that bad. Uh, I mean, listen, we'll give you 2 years over 18 months. Exclusive in. Or are they giving them 136 and a pretty big bonus? So I would go 150 and throw 100 grand on there. Why not? Oh, you know what? You know what? Also, you don't gotta do house shows. You don't have to do. You're 48, Terry. You don't have to do house shows. It's fine. Okay, we are his number one right now. I would love to take Funk and Warrior away from them. That's a pretty good 1-2 punch. I mean, they still have Hogan, but like Undertaker. I mean, they still have a lot, quite frankly. But I would still love to take both of them from him. Davy Boy Smith broke his tailbone. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I believe Davey Boy in real life would be in WCW around this time. All right, Saturday night. Let's not run Amway Arena this time. Where have we not been in a while? Most places, really. We don't travel around as much in this mod. Haven't been to the Tri-State since we did that Super Bowl episode. Oh, we are looking at like big, gigantic venues. We don't need to go that big. Let's do the Nassau Coliseum. All right, let's do the show. So we set up our tag team match last week. We set up Stan and Rude against Dustin and Sabu. How are the rest of you guys at brawling? Rude is okay at brawling. Dustin, not great. Sabu, you'd think it'd be better. Okay, we'll just go with the regular match. Well, I want to give them the storytelling match. No, we're going to do 16 open. Actually, you know what? Is this even the main event? I don't know that it is. Let's do like 12 storytelling, and then we can change it if we have to. Make it the main event. I'm going to have Dustin pin Stan Hansen a second time. After interference from Dusty Rhodes. Okay, he's cool with that. And then after the match, I'm going to have Stan like grab a microphone and be like, you know, Dusty Rhodes, you yellow-bellied coward. You're out here hiding behind your son, hiding behind Sabu and all these other guys. You won't fight me like a man. I don't want to give you any excuse. I'm going to challenge you to your own match. Me and you at the Great American Bash in a bunkhouse match. Let's rate Dusty. Dusty would probably be like acting or whatever. But he'll help us a lot. All right. Let's do... should probably do something with Sting. Cactus is not on this show, so I would say he's pretty... We could definitely add him to a Sting match, although Vader's only real friend is Simmons, which would make us want to do Dan the Beast. Although, have we done that match? I feel like we've done that match, but let's check. We've never done it as a 2v2, and I think that's good enough. So we'll go 16. I am going to have Big Van Vader pin Dan Severn. And then we are going to do an angle afterwards. That's right. A second Vader belt motion. Vader Entertainment, Teddy Entertainment, like 2 minutes. Alright, 1 minute. Sting is there. That's fine. Let's do. I can't do that here. I wanted to make absolutely sure this is the go home show, but I'm pretty positively sure this is the go home show. But it was just one of those things where I was like, oh, this is the go home show, right? Oh, I should check. Let's do. Oh, Larry Z has not like responded to Arn at all yet, so we should probably have him cut a promo. We'll see how this goes. Basically going to cut a promo about how, like, you're blaming us for all your losses. You lost those matches too. I'm a living legend. How dare you? Wrestle me at Great American Bash. Let's do. Let's do Brian Pillman and Tully and Mike Awesome against Steve Austin, Bam Bam Bigelow, and the aforementioned Cactus Jack, who's not doing anything. This is a great spot for him. What a match! How's your brawling? Your brawling's pretty good, actually. Your brawling's got to be good. Yes, everyone. Brian Pillman might be the worst guy at brawling in this, and I think he'll be fine. We're going to go 12-minute wild brawl on this. And let's see. I would like to get some heat on this Tully and Bam Bam match, actually, because it doesn't have a lot going for it. So let's go Tully pinning Bam Bam tainted. How about that? This is... Actually, that'd be a hell of an opener. That we might open with that. That'd be crazy. Steiner's promo. Thank God Scott signed. They can win this match now. You go all out instead of wild brawl if you're worried about Pillman's brawling. I'm not that worried about it. Like, some of the other people in the match are like some of the best brawlers of all time. It'll be fine. I think like Cactus and all those guys. It'll be fine. Anyway, these guys are going to cut a promo on Ted DiBiase and the Diamond Stud about you've got all the money in the world, but you don't have the talent and the heart and desire of the Steiner brothers. Letting them cook. See how that goes. Let's see. Kurt Hennig promo. He's going to talk about Steamboat. He's going to talk about Eddie. Basically, Steamboat, you stuck your nose where it didn't belong. I didn't know Eddie Guerrero was your friend now. Not that it's any of your business. But hey, if you want to wrestle me Great American Bash, if you put that TV title on the line, I'll be happy to accept. Make that 6 minutes. That's why you're the pro. I got it. I got it this time. They're off screen. They're not standing there. All right. Pretty much everything is covered. So let's add some promos here. I think we'll need at least one more match. Let's get promos. Let's get promos for the main event. Let's do Sting and Dan, who will stand there, and Nick Bockwinkel. Nick Bockwinkel and Sting cutting a promo together. That's something. Because they will talk about Big Van Vader and Ron. Hypes main event. Oh, okay. Maybe the heel team won't do it. Maybe we'll just book a match. Because we're running out of time. Steve Regal's a star. Okay. Good for him. Can we not? Okay, we can't just click it. You know what? We need Eddie to keep teasing that face turn. So let's put him on the card. No, we were just talking about how we should test this. Eddie, Ultimo. That was a feud for a while that we completely dropped. 10 minutes, light heavyweight title, do a high spots match. Eddie's going to win. And then tease becoming a babyface. I guess that's how you tease becoming a babyface, just like having a cool match, you know? That makes sense to me. Anyway, we are going to open with this brawl. I think that's cool. I think that's a cool way to open a show. That's a show. This is going to be better than our last show. That one got an 84. This is a pretty loaded episode of Saturday Night. I think we might do like an 89 or a 90 here. Yeah, this was probably the best match we've ever opened with. This is a wild. I like to think it just like Saturday Night started and these guys were just in the ring fighting already. And you just got to be like, oh my God, folks, hey, you're just tuning in. We got the Dangerous Alliance, Steve Austin, Bam Bam, and Cactus all out here. What did Pillman get? Just curious. 83. Yeah, he was fine. It didn't matter that he doesn't have good brawl stats. It's fine. Just got a 90? All right. I'll take that. I mean, Sting by himself would have got 100, but, you know. Nick Bockwinkel didn't pull him down too much. And Dan Severn was there. Look how happy he is to be there. Kurt Hennig, 94. Oh. These guys cooked. Also, yeah, making it a high spots match definitely helped. I don't think Ultimo's ever gotten a 71 before. And yeah, being done to a very hot crowd. He did say this match had to be done to a hot crowd. So, but we can get our crowds hot just with promos. That seems like a go-to thing. Like open the show with a promo, crowd's hot, bam, high spots match. Like we can make that a go-to thing. 99 Steiner's promo. Okay. All right. I'll take that. That means Scott Steiner went crazy. And hey, we did just give him a new contract, so he got a signing bonus. He's flush with cash. Who knows what he's been doing? This might have been like a historically unhinged promo. He might have really lost his mind here. 85 on Larry's going from coked up Scott Steiner to just good old Larry Z being like, "Hey, Arn Anderson, you were the one that was bad, not me. I'm a living legend." 82, okay. Oh, I give them storytelling. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Then we're doing the bunkhouse match, baby. Let's go. Oh my god. All right. Okay. Yeah. No. This is good. This is a good show. This is I think good. Vader wants that belt. Vader was very. I maybe when I do belt motion, I should do just like acting or charisma or overness or something because he's really not saying anything. He's really just motion pantomiming a belt around his waist. Shouldn't get a dialogue thing. 94. This is a great fucking episode. One of the best episodes I think we've ever done. We'll have to check that. What do you think, Mr. Takahashi? That's actually Daryl's dad. No, give me Cherry Funk. Give me Cherry Funk. Oh, I have to click through all these every time too. Not being seriously considered. Okay, cool. I think that extra 6 months on the contract is a big difference. Also, we haven't given him a lot more in the signing bonus. Okay, great. Is anyone else going for him? I didn't even check. God damn it. No, it's just WWF. I'm surprised that New Japan or All Japan don't want him. I assume he's like extremely over in Japan, right? Yes, pretty much the same as here. All right, looks like we're getting Terry Funk unless something crazy happens. We could bring him and Warrior in at the same time as an invasion. We could do the NWO in 1993, but it's Terry Funk and the Ultimate Warrior. For life. All right, main event. Dusty. Played a rib on everybody. All right, great. Cactus Jack didn't pay attention during a locker room meeting. That's fine, man. I don't. That's okay. These two. What is this? Oh, Larry Z's. I forgot Eddie was his protege. What a weird pairing that is. Good for them. All right, let's. This is that classic thing where it's the main event right before the pay-per-view, so we're just gonna... Although I forgot to double-check if that was in fact the case. It is... Fuck. Well, we're still... It's a main event, who cares? We'll treat it like it's go-home, and then if it's not, we'll do a second go-home. No one cares. Sting... being interviewed by Shivani, Big Van Vader. This is just classic, you know. Me and the big man, pay-per-view, Great American Bash. Call your cable or satellite provider. You won't want to miss it. I'm going to beat him from pillar to post. Rick Rude. Do the same thing. Almost didn't rate anybody. Um. Oh, Dusty. Dusty, gotta cut a promo. The bunkhouse match, baby. All right, let's book a match. Too Cold and Barry Windham lost that number one contenders match. They've just been kind of chilling. Jushin Liger is super chilling right now. Liger-san. I mean, we might as well just do the thing. Who wants to get flown in from Japan? We almost brought in Super Crazy last time. Let's bring him in this time. Super Crazy, you get to wrestle Liger. Congrats. Eight minutes. Liger wins. Alright, cool. Regal, Adams, both just chilling right now. Steve Regal, Chris Adams, and their friend. Here's a question. Do I pick someone who I think would be their friend, or do we go with the funniest option? Funniest option. The Barbarian are going to take on B. Brian Blair, Nikita Koloff, and their friend. You know he's Johnny B. Bad. What a main event. Regal wins. I don't even pin whoever you want. I don't totally tell them what to do. I don't care. That's for you guys to figure out. Try left clicking next time when you hear it. What do you mean? For what? For who? I feel like I'm very far from when you said that, so I don't know what you mean now. On the match screen. Okay. Let's do... Oh, we've got like nothing on Tully Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Go cut a promo. Cut a promo on that dirty cheater Tully Blanchard and how you can't wait to get your hands on him on Great American Bash. Alright, and then last but certainly not least, let's do one more match. Let's book some dumb shit. The band's back together, baby. Oh, I see. Then I don't have to. Okay, I got it. All right, they can't wrestle the Cowboys. They can't wrestle the Cowboys. They can wrestle anyone but the Cowboys. They can wrestle Thomas Rich. They can wrestle Richard Morton. They can wrestle Pat Rose. And they can wrestle George South. What a match. This is like 6 minutes. Let's do... Actually, no, I need to check. Van Hammer, you're... Yeah, it should be fine. We're going to have Too Cold win this match. That's all I care about. I don't care about the rest of it. That's fine. Alright, we're going to test my theory. We're going to start... Alright, let's start with a hotter promo than the Bam Bam promo, though. Let's start with the Dusty promo. That'll be hot. Right? And then we go right into the High Spots match. And then we do promo, match. That's a show. Isn't the band also NWO? I don't know what the band is. The band is like 3 counts. But like they're baby faces. I don't know. The band is a mistake. That's what the band is. This is another one of those main events that I think is like wretched, but it's gonna get like an 81 in the game because of all these promos. Yeah. Thank you, Dusty. Yeah, this worked. I want to see if we still get the hot crowd thing. Yep, we got the hot crowd thing. Yeah, my theory is accurate. We could just have someone cook on a promo and then go in with a High Spots match. Crowd's hot for it. Liger did the fucking shooting star press on main event. That's crazy. He did not need to. God damn it, I forgot to take Tully off. Son of a bitch. I think when Bam Bam was getting those really good promos, I think he just had momentum, and we've kind of cooled him off since then. But in 81, you'll take that. That's fine. Rick Rude, he wants to take out Dustin Rhodes. Yeah, 53. That's why we stopped booking these guys. That's you can't really even single out one person for like stinking it up or whatever. Everyone just got like a high 30s or low 40s. Everyone was just kind of fine. Or I guess not fine. Everyone was just kind of eh. Vader was also there. Great. And then a 63 on the 6-man tag. Sure. 78. Okay, the matches were in fact so bad that not even the promos could bring it up to a 80. That fair enough. You know what? When you're right, TEW. Oh, fuck. Great American Bash in 9 days. God damn it. Fuck, we got another week. Paul Hogan graduated from the... Okay. How do I look at his stats? Profile. I mean, pretty bad. He's a 6'1" technician. He's 18. He's a native of Ohio. Yeah, I mean, you could go to Japan. I don't care. I don't even think that guy's gonna get good. But hey, who knows? Maybe they'll work magic over there. Who can say? Okay, I'm more annoyed about there being one more week of television. It's not so much the time crunch, because It's more just like, oh, I blew my load. That was the that was the go home show. We did all our good shit. How the fuck am I gonna follow that? A house show and 900 people, sure. Who's champion ULL? Great question. I don't even know if they have a singles title, to be honest, because it's like a weird lucha. It's like a lucha company based in Japan. I have no idea what their title situation is. Oh, oh, hey, Terry Funk. Yeah, I think he should come in as a heel, especially since Warrior will be coming in as a face. We are not actually going to bring them in as the NWO, to be clear. Also, yeah, I think Cactus is the first obvious feud. Cactus is a face right now, so bring him in as a heel. Perfect. Also, like I said, Cactus isn't really doing anything, so he's ready for the feud with Terry. 24 days, not for a while. All right. Anything else over here? This is probably not the best way to do this. The best way to do this is probably to go to companies, and then ULL, and then titles. Viano 4 and 5 are the tag champs. Norio Honaga is the middleweight champion, and Sakikage Gantetsu is the welterweight champion. Okay. Sure. We should probably get a better developmental. We keep saying this, but I'm kind of just waiting for like UWF to die, and then we could like buy it and get their TV deals. Although they have money, which is shocking to me. UWF should not have. How does Herb Abrams have $1 million? That's bullshit. Yeah, like most of the ones that are doing poorly are not of use to us, really. SWS had negative fucking 6 million. Okay, okay. Smoky Mountain. Well, I mean, Smoky Mountain would make a lot of sense to buy as a developmental. Actually, that would make a lot more sense than sending our guys to Japan. You can sort by money. Oh, well, this way is fine too. Don't really care about doing ECW. Let's talk to Smoky Mountain. Just be like, hey, do you want to sell them to us? Or just attempt a hostile takeover. I guess we could do it. I never do this, so I don't actually know what it does. What happens if we attempt a hostile takeover? Alright, we'll give the chat like 10 more seconds. Then I'm just going to do it. Alright, do it. Okay. Takeover means the company remains active with its current roster titles, etc., but they are now owned by you. This especially developmental territory. I mean, that's literally what we want, so yes. Take it over. Great. And then, how do we make it a developmental again? We go to like relationships, Smoky Mountain, negotiate, offer to accept. I don't want to accept. No, get Cornette out. Okay. Uh, top one. Oh, okay. Great. Uh, so is that? Oh, they're already dev. It says on the side. Okay, great. Let us send fucking everybody to Smoky Mountain. Oh, do I have to recall them all and then send them? Is that the best way to do that? Because right now they're all at ULL, and I don't want any of them there. I actually, uh, can we fucking like sell ULL? Yeah, I mean I don't want it. I assume we have to go to relationships, ULL, declare awards, end agreement to send developmental workers. I mean, yes, for sure. So if we end the agreement, but we would still own it then, right? Oh, press child company and then close. Okay, okay, okay. Child companies. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Jim Cornette. ULL. Hamada. I'm sorry. But we bankrolled this long enough. But recall first. Okay. Let's recall everybody. They'll instantly recall anyways. Well, I kind of thought that would be the case, but I didn't want to take the chance that the game was going to be like, oh, you closed it with them there, and now they're gone, or something stupid like that. So, we're already here doing this, so we'll just keep doing it. Alright, and then we will go to child companies, and we're going to go, hey, ULL, listen, man. Sorry. Yep. Also, let me. What's their broadcast? I assume it's just like local. Yeah, it's just like local Louisville or whatever. I mean, that's fine. What more could they get? Yeah, everything they could get is like small regional stuff. But hey, you know what? Southeast is our most important territory. So again, these guys over in the Southeast, good for me. All right. So let's go back to our roster and fucking send everyone back to developmental. We still have ICWA. We don't own ICWA. It just is a company that still exists. And we still have a relationship with it. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. We would like to stop that. All right, back to the roster. Alex McFly, you're going to Smoky Mountain. Alex Wright, Smoky Mountain. Maybe we'll send some other people to Smoky Mountain while we're doing this, because there's some other people we don't really use that often that would probably be better served in Smoky Mountain. For example, Chris Jericho would probably, we've put him on TV a lot, but we could probably send him to Smoky Mountain, but I think we will keep him because we've put him on TV so much. Kid Cash. Kid Cash being in Smoky Mountain just feels right. That just, you know, feels correct. Mike Bucci. Mike Bucci, on the other hand, in Smoky Mountain feels very weird. Feels cursed. Paul Levesque in Smoky Mountain, very funny. Mysterio. You know, we should probably send Perry Saturn to developmental. I know he's technically like in the American Nightmares, but we hardly use him. At most, he takes pins once in a while. We can recall him if we need him. Waltman. Waltman's another one. We could probably send him to developmental. We're not doing anything with him. Taka. Super crazy. Raven is nearly over. Yeah, he's close. He's real close. He's real close. Cooled momentum. If we heated him up a little bit, he'd probably be recognizable. Is that everybody? No, William Gallagher. Gallagher? Gallagher. I don't know. One of those. Anyway, he's in developmental. Have fun. Alright, great. That's sorted. That should help with those guys, I think. What are my thoughts on the whole AI art thing? I mean, I'm not an artist at all. I have like negative art ability. I don't know, like there are cool things you can do with it, especially like in the scope of TEW, right? Like you could probably use it to like make belts and like company logos for imaginary companies and shit. But you know, like it gets sketchy when you start like I'm very worried about like video game companies completely outsourcing their artists and stuff like that. Do we have to okay, that's fine. But like yeah, I mean like most AI things, it's like a cool thing to play with or whatever, but I hope it doesn't become the norm that like every like all art you see is AI art. That would suck. I use it for logos. Yeah, I mean that's a cool use for it. And, like especially for a personal game where you're not like streaming it or whatever. Like no who at that point it's only for you, right? It's not like you're making money off it. It's just like, oh, it was easier to make a logo this way, right? Um Mid South, okay. What's the status? Got perm banned. What? Alright, I really want to do this bash show, so we have to try to like power through this main event. This Saturday night and the main event afterwards. Oh no. Oh. Alright. So I think what we might do for this show to book it kind of quickly, let's run a different arena. Haven't been to the Midwest since March, so let's oh, we are not as popular in the Midwest. Oh. I have not played a WWE 2K game in like 2 years now. I don't know. I know people keep saying this one, like, this one's good, but I feel like they also say that every time. But hopefully this one actually is. But yeah, I have not played it. I might get it when it goes on sale. Let's go to Idaho. Sure. Or excuse me, Iowa. Alright, anyway, as I was saying, I think what we're gonna do. God damn it. No, let's go look. Let's look at the incidents. What did the Italian Stallion do? Okay. Didn't go out with everybody. What a horrible person. Alright, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna book like a big 8-man tag, or maybe even like a 10-man tag, and it's gonna be a long match, and that's gonna take up a lot of the show. That's the plan. So let's do like Dustin, Dusty, Big Van Vader, and Ron Simmons against Rick Rude, Stan Hansen, Sting, and Dan Severn. Okay, this is like 20 minutes. Although, you know what? Maybe if we're going this long, you know what? Although it's 8-man tag, it's probably fine. I was gonna say if we're going this long, maybe I should take Dusty out, but it's fine. He can sit on the apron. Yeah, we're gonna go like 22. We're gonna give this a long ass time. Now, what I didn't think of was a finish. That is where we have run into an issue. You know what? I am going to switch it to Sabu. And then he's going to get pinned. That's actually what we're going to do. And we're going to make this match even goddamn longer. And then we are going to do Rick Rude, pin Sabu, after botched interference from Dusty Rhodes. I thought about doing a 30-minute time limit draw, actually, but I was like, you know. It's a little much, especially on an 8-man tag. Yeah, from here we kind of just book fucking promos for the rest of the show. Arn Anderson talking trash on Larry. Basically gonna be like, living legend, you know, that's the biggest lie that's ever been told. And then we will do... Oh, one of our other matches. We will do the classic. Also, we need to have a storytelling match, so we need to do one of these. Diamond Stud and Scott Steiner. The classic two guys from the tag titles match having a singles match. Scott Steiner cannot lose a singles match to the Diamond Stud. So let's have him win. Let's have him win by DQ when he gets attacked by Ted DiBiase. Let's do that. And then we'll do the big brawl afterwards with Rick and Scott. Too many Ricks and too many Scotts. And Ted and the Diamond Stud. Post-match tag brawl. Tully's got to cut a promo on Bam Bam. Actually, we'll just do the entire Dangerous Alliance. So we'll do Tully, or the ones that matter: Tully, Paulie, Brian Pillman. Tully's going to accept the match with Bam Bam. Pillman's going to talk some more shit on Steve Austin. You know the drill. This feels like one of those dynamites that they do sometimes as a go-home show where it's just like, the match happened and here's some promos. All right, buy the pay-per-view. Hey, sometimes Tony does this. Hype their matches at the PPV. Yes, Tony Deppen would definitely be a junior in Noah. For sure. No question about it. Hennig and Steamboat. Oh. Contract signing. Yes, another one. This is what happens when you do the go home a week early. Alright, here's how we're going to do this. It's going to be the old contract signing go-to where Hennig's going to attack him. But then Steamboat will be saved by Eddie Guerrero. And then they will kind of like... This isn't the full-blown face turn, but it's going to be like, oh, wow, that's... that's unusual. That kind of thing. Some kind of like, tense stare down between Eddie and Steamboat, that kind of thing. We'll do a promo on main event where Eddie's like, I was just returning the favor, like that kind of thing. Am I the only one who thinks Noah and All Japan forget about their junior sometimes? No. Noah has left their junior title on Hayata for long periods of time, and he is dreadful. So, no. How much time do we have? Oh, we still have like 15 minutes. Jesus, okay. Actually, our percentage isn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Angle. Who were the goddamn baby faces I put in this match? Rude, Hansen, Sting, Severn. I'm just not going to put Nick Bockwinkel there because these other guys got it. Dan could just stand there. I need the other room to write the other guys. Who am I forgetting here? And Dustin. We're designing Dustin. Oh, fucking Vader, duh. This is just the baby faces hyping the main event. And, by extension, their pay-per-view matches. And then we'll book a match, and then I think we're, out of here. No, we were just saying we should get Raven some momentum. Although I don't. Maybe that's the thing you do on main event. Yeah, especially with like everyone else in that group that matters doing stuff. Let's give Arn another match. Then we'll have his promo be after he squashed somebody. Or you know what? We got time to kill. Maybe it could be a little bit more of a competitive match. You know, maybe he can go 10 minutes with Scott Norton. And then we've got like 7 more minutes. Let's put the fucking heel team out there. Big Van Vader, Dustin, Dusty, and Ron talking shit about Sting and Rick Rude and Stan Hansen and Dan Severn. Ron, similar to Dan, you can just stand here. Thank you. Oh boy, 1 more minute. Bam. All right. I like opening with the babyface team hyping the match, and then doing the heel team like soon after. Also, we have to do this Arn promo here. This should be like here-ish. I have no idea what this is going to get. It really all depends on that 8-man tag, which might get like a 78 or something stupid like that. Or it could get a 90. I don't know. In which case, this will be a very good episode. As it stands right now, I'll say an 84. I'll say another 84. Well, I don't know. The promos will be good. I'll say an 85. I'll say an 85. Yeah, good promo. That checks out. Oh, they did not click. That's a bummer. They didn't click for 10 whole minutes. That's rough. But they aren't cooked on the promo, so that's fine. Then these guys also cooked. I mean, we're sure hyping this main event up. Diamond Stud and Scott Steiner got a 77. I'll take that. This match overachieved for sure. Then we do the big tag brawl. And then we did Eddie saving Steamboat from getting beaten up, which was underwhelming somehow. Okay, sure. 99 for the Dangerous Alliance talking shit. Oh, no, this is great. Yeah, it's got an 87. People love this shit. This is going to be another great episode. Won't be as good as last week, but it's going to be a pretty dang good episode. 89. Damn, maybe I should do more giant tag match main events. That was fun. I mean, it helps that everyone was in a feud and all those feuds are hot, but I guess that's the key to those matches. Hot feud. Although we do still have War Games on the schedule, so that'll probably be our next big tag match. Bro, our roster is so mad that we signed Bob Backlund. It's crazy. This is like the third fuck Bob Backlund email we've gotten. Robarts Arena, sure. Oh, I made a funny little game. All right, thank you, Dan. I want to blast through this episode so quickly. I'm tempted to use Auto Booker, but we'll book a real show. Similarly, though, I think I'm gonna book like a long match, but it's not gonna be with people on the pay-per-view. I'm just gonna book like. I'm gonna book a long 6-man tag. I'm gonna do like Liger and Barry Windham and Too Cold against, I don't know, who are some heels that can work that aren't. Oh, Regal. Yeah. Regal. Chris Adams, who was their friend last week, the Barbarian. 20 minutes. That's a long time for this match. Folks, that's a 20-minute time limit draw. This match was obviously for TV time remaining, and we ran out of TV time. It just happens. Oh, this is such a I couldn't be bothered to book a show match. This is I can't be getting away with this. All right. Sting is once again asking you to buy this pay-per-view. I wanted to do that angle with Eddie and Ricky Steamboat. Where Shivani's gonna be like, "Oh, Eddie Guerrero saw a different side of you on Saturday night when you helped Steamboat," and he's gonna be like, "Hey, you didn't see a different side of nothing. I'm just returning the favor. Good luck on Great American Bash." And then Steamboat will cut a promo on Hennig. I mean, Dusty yelled about Stan last time. Let's have Stan yell about Dusty. I suppose at some point we should book a second match. if we feel like it. Norman, what have you been doing? Oh, Norman's not over. Oh, we wanted to get Raven over. That's right. Raven is probably gonna be Brian Blair or Van Hammer. Yeah, before we completely kill Brian Blair, let's have him beat Van Hammer. Fuck Van Hammer, who cares? Raven and Van Hammer. What a match. One more promo, and then that's the main event. 8-minute match between Scott Steiner and Paul Levesque. No, you gotta wait 10 more years. 10 more years for that one. Haven't really heard from Ron Simmons, so you know what? Let's put them all out there. Ron, Vader, Teddy Long, Entertainment. Talking about Sting. Talking about Dan. All right. This is another crazy show because we start with so much talking, and then there's one match, and then there's a lot more talking, and then there's, yeah, that. 77. I don't know. 95? Okay, I'll take a 95 on this promo, for sure. Vader is hot right now. Stan got a 97. 49 for even Van Hammer. That's rough. That's rough. 78. They both did bad. That's unlucky. That's a bad roll right there. 100 on the Sting. Please buy this pay-per-view to watch me kill Vader promo. I'll take a 67 on this main event. I'll take it. For a 20-minute time limit draw? Yeah, sure. 78. That's very close to what I said. All right, bash time. Raven is a future star. Wow, he saw that stinky match with Van Hammer and was like, I still believe in him. God bless you, Stan. House show in the Midwest, sure. What's up, Tenzon? It's weird to think of Tenzon as a young man. He just has always felt like a middle-aged person. Okay, Saturday night. Oh god, USWA, sure, that makes that. For a second I thought WWF put a title on Jerry Lawler. I was like, oh, what are they cooking? Alright, bash time. They really want us to run the Georgia Dome. Like, I get it, but man. How many times? The Memphis title? God, who knows? Damn, Raven. He just put you over in that email, and now you're going to have to go to Wrestler's Court. Where else have we not been for a while? Got a couple Aprils. We got New England and the Northwest. Oh, we got a March for the Southwest. We haven't been to the Southwest in a long time. Let's go to the Southwest. How many are we going to draw here? 68,000. My word. Okay. Let's look at like 7. Let's look at like, I don't know, like 20 to 75K. That's kind of crazy. We got this Reno. Oh, we got this. We got a fucking a Marriott. We got a Marriott in Utah. That's the same. That's the same venue. Uh, that's all there is in the South. There's no like big California. Maybe you got to go like way big to get the big California ones. No, interesting. All right. Um, let's run fucking Utah, man. They're literally the same. All right. All right, let's go. 18 minutes. WCW World Heavyweight Title. Big Van Vader. Sting. As already mentioned, I think we're bringing Warrior in to have him wrestle Vader. So I think Vader is going to simply win. Although, let's see. I want to do that tag match. It would probably make more sense to do the tag match if there was some kind of controversial finish. Let me think. Let me cook. Injury stoppage finish. I kind of like injury stoppage finish because then it's like, the ref rings the bell because Sting's getting like so badly beaten up, and then Sting's like, "No, what'd you stop it for?" Like that kind of finish. Or kayfabe injury. Kayfabe injury would kind of be another good one of like, oh, he got fucking. That's why he lost. He got injured. I don't really want to do a dusty finish. Let's do an injury stoppage finish. I'm pretty sure that means Vader's the new champion. It should, right? Let me double check that. I don't think it says. So calls for the bell. Specifies if the match should end via stoppage or the working injured. The injury is not real. It doesn't say that if the title changes hands here or not. I think, to me, injury stoppage is like, the referee calling for the bell because you're getting your ass kicked. Like, to me, that's a finish where the title changes. If anything, use overrides. Oh, that's a good idea. See, that's another thing I never think about. These ones down here, don't ever really think about these. Don't do a lot of hair matches, Although maybe we should. It is WCW in the early 90s. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to have Vader win the title. Dustin and Rick Rude for the U.S. title. I think this is where we do some shenanigans. Because Dustin just won this belt. I don't think he should lose it to Rick Rude yet. But I don't really want Rick Rude to get pinned by Dustin. So I think we're going to go another 18 minutes. United States title. We are going to do... probably just interference from fucking Jesse Ventura. Okay. So far, so good. Pillman and Austin blow-off match. I forgot that is last man standing. I hope that's a thing in here. It is. Great. Oh, can we do it, though? Guess we're going to find out. Brian, Steve. We're just going to go like 16 open on this. Steve has to win. He's been getting his ass kicked all feud. Steiner's tag is probably not going to be this high, but whatever. It's what we have next. We can finish everything at the end. I think this just goes like 12 minutes. Scott and Rick taking on Ted, the Diamond Stud. I have not been blown away by Ted and the Diamond Stud, so I think we're just doing fucking Scott Steiner pins the Diamond Stud. I think that's that. Thank you, game. Hennig Steamboat will probably open, but for now, let's put it here. I think Kurt has to win this match. So we had him do a couple jobs at the Sting, and he's very good, and this would give him something to do, and we can continue this feud. We can run this match back. It's going to be a great match. So I am good with Kurt. Let's do Kurt Hennig Tainted. How about that? And then let's do an angle after the match where Kurt is celebrating, and then Eddie comes out and like yells at him, and they argue in the ring. Like 3 minutes. Kurt celebrates. Eddie comes out and yells at him. Eddie comes out and yells at him is a segment I can book in both the saves. Arn and Larry Z. I think Arn and Larry Z are getting 12-minute storytelling, gotta be honest. And that story, of course, is that regular match, not enough to contain these guys. They are going to go to a double disqualification. Arn Anderson is unhappy at the booking of this match. Really? No, Arn. Arn, you are not that much more over than Larry Z. Yes. Stan and Dusty. Bunkhouse. I can't imagine bunkhouse match is one. Although, I don't know. It's... No, okay. We'll just do a street fight. Stan. Dusty. I think we go 8 minutes. We go Wild Brawl. And obviously, Stan is winning. I feel like in real life this would probably be a big schmoz match, but let's keep it pretty simple. Let's do botched interference from Sabu on Dusty. We'll keep it pretty minimal. Dragon Lee 1 is Dralistico. No idea. Then we have Severin and Simmons. Give these guys like 16. Let them cook. Dan is just going to win. He is the better man. That is the story we're telling here. And then we've got Tully and Bam Bam. We got time for Tully and Bam Bam. What's your brawling? Oh, you got pretty good brawling. You got pretty good. All right, 10-minute wild brawl. Sure. I don't really have any plans for Tully. I think Bam Bam just has to win this match. Although Tully's pretty damn over. Oh, Tully's a lot more over than Bam Bam. Well, let's see if Bam Bam can win. I don't know. Let's see if Tully's a good brother. Tully's a good brother. All right. Okay. Let's go, Tully. All right, let's do some promos here. Sting Hype's main event. We should probably have Vader celebrate that he won. We should probably do Big Van Vader, Ron, Teddy Long, all celebrating. We are going to we're going to do a video package with Rick and Scott Steiner. Oh, here's what we're going to do. We're going to show Rick and Scott and Magnum, and they're going to be at like the Michigan university gym or whatever, in the wrestling room. But they're going to be working out, and they're going to be training hard for this match. And then we are going to intercut that with Ted DiBiase and the Diamond Stud and Diamond Dallas Page. And they're on a yacht. They're at the country club. You know? Video package for tag title match. So we'll call that. 6 minutes is a long time for that, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, you should always have Dusty cut a promo. Let's do the entire American Nightmares. I feel like it's been a while since we've just had the entire group. Dustin, Dusty, Jesse, Sabu, Raven. This is the whole group now. Sorry, Perry Saturn. They'll talk about Stan, and they'll talk about Rick Rude. Okay, we got a couple more minutes. Let's do... Austin should celebrate winning the Last Man Standing match, so we'll do that. We'll do like 3 minutes. Steve Austin. Overness. Oh, you know what? We should also go here. We should do road agent notes. We should end the storyline. That's the thing I always forget to do. We've got like 10 more minutes. We can we can do a couple more promos. Let's do Arn, since he's so mad at us. And honestly, I think that's good. We'll see if there's like another one that I think needs to happen. What are we gonna open? Actually, I think Tully and Bam Bam is actually a good open because we don't need to do any promos for that, and it's a wild brawl, so it'll be fun. And then we will do video package for tag titles match. And then we will do the tag titles match. Arn Hypes' match. I think that match has to go next. So let's do. Yeah, let's do Arn and Larry Z. Sting. Let's do Sting. Put that right before the main event. Their matches. Ron Simmons. Alright, there's a lot of stuff in a row right there. Kurt celebrates. Let's put like one more so we don't have 3 in a row. Let's do. Kurt Hennig. We'll have him cut a promo right before his match. Match. Okay. Okay. And then we very much need to book some stupid pre-show matches. I like doing the big dumb 5v5 instead of a battle royal. I don't think it really matters, but it's just my preference. Cactus Jack, Jushin Thunder Liger, Barry Windham, Too Cold Scorpio, and Ultimo Dragon. What a team. Taking on Chris Adams, Steve Regal, The Barbarian, and the fucking Smoking Pistols, or whatever they're fucking called. The Young Pistols. The Smoking Pistols. Steve Armstrong and Tracy Smothers. Now that's a match. That right there is one of the matches of all time. Let's give Cactus a win. Is there anyone that I need? Koloff will probably be mad if I leave him off. Hey, who's a local worker here in Utah? And you guys want to get beat up by Nikita Koloff? California Kid, how's your selling? It could be good. Tom Brandy. Alright, California Kid. You're gonna get beat up by Koloff. Also, you're a heel because we're in Utah. That checks out. That is the Great American Bash. I think it's a good card. I would like to think we're going to get like a 91 or a 92, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, this match getting a 61. That's a great start because they got a 57 and a 37. So I'll take a 61. Big dumb 10-man tag is a 76. This was a nice little match. I mean, there were a lot of good people on this match. We did a lot of singles matches on this main card, so we had a lot of people left, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. I'm very cool with this. I didn't think this would go at 88 for Tully and Bam Bam. I'm excited about that. Hot opener. And then we got this video package showing the different training methods of the Steiners versus the Billionaires Club. This got an 8. This over-delivered. This is going to be a good show. I thought this match was going to get like a 68. I had really no expectations for this. I thought the Diamond Stud was going to kind of kill it. Kill it in the negative way, not like he's going to kill it, but like, you know, bring the match down. But it was fine. $100 for the Arn Anderson promo. 81 for the double disqualification. I will take that. We gotta juice this feud up a little bit. 99 for the American Nightmares promo. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, what happened here? No selling and no psychology. Sounds like my kind of match. That's interesting. I guess I had them go too long. Also, I don't think we've had this before with Dan, but maybe I've just had Dan in there with people that know what they were doing. Like, he had a lot of matches against, like, Regal and stuff like that. Okay, I'll take an 80 on Stan and Dusty. Dusty wasn't even an in-ring performer when this mod started. We had to talk him into it. So, you know, for a guy that's quasi-retired, you'll take an 80 for sure. 85 on the Hennig promo. They only gave him a couple minutes. That was all we had left. Yeah. Now we're cooking. Better color commentary. Come on, you jerks. Penalized due to the Eddie Ultimo storyline's low heat. Okay. I mean, it still got a 91. Imagine if the feud was hot. It could have been even better. 74 for Eddie coming out and being like, hey, how dare you? Ooh. All right. Okay. Now we're cooking. 97 on the Pillman Austin Last Man Standing match. Which we have had Austin win. Oh, you know what? With all those angles we booked, I wanted to do an angle where it was like some kind of fucking reason of like, here's why the Dangerous Alliance can't be at ringside, but I forgot, so they just weren't. Don't worry about it. They just, you know, busy that night. Austin celebrated. I've got 84 on Dustin Rhodes and Rick Rude. That's about what we be getting on Dustin Rhodes matches. That's why he lost the world title and got the U.S. title instead. We got 100 for Sting. All right, here we go. I think we can get 100 on the Vader Sting match. I'm a little worried about the finish. All right, I mean, you'll take a 94. You'll take a 94. You know, you can't be mad about a 94. You know, you can't be mad about sensational wrestling and fantastic heat. That's good shit, pal. You know. Oh yeah, Vader got 100. That's, yeah. This is, yeah, I mean, this is the right, I mean, Sting got a 96, so he could obviously be the champion too, but I feel like this is the right call. Also, again, with Warrior coming in, I feel like, you know, Vader Warrior is the match. We're going to find out real quick if Warrior wants to do business or not, because he ain't beating Vader. So, you know. Why Cyrus on... I don't remember. Oh, because Jesse Ventura was on commentary, but then we made him the manager for Dustin Rhodes. And no one else was good at color? We had a bunch of like play-by-play guys, but no one was good at color, so we had to go out and get a color commentator. Then he celebrated with his boys. Let's go! Let's go, 94. Big Van Vader. Praise on a great performance. Sting. Praise for a great performance. Arn Anderson, who's mad at me. Pointing out as a good example. Yeah. Sting is pleased. Arn Anderson is pleased. Bring Corny up. I'm good. Oh boy. John Tenta's contract is up. Do we want John Tenta? Stats are not great, but he is over. How's he doing in his matches? He is getting a 70. We can live with a 70. Yeah, but this is Don Callis in 1993. Maybe he sounds less annoying. I don't know. Or maybe it's more annoying. Maybe it's like high pitched. How much money does John Tenta want? 47 grand. I don't know, chat. Thumbs up, thumbs down on the earthquake. Tenta versus Vader. I mean, we're bringing Warrior into feud with Vader. I mean, Tenta could too. People watch main event. Magnum TA thinks Steve Armstrong should get pushed. Okay. Dusty also thinks Steve Armstrong should get pushed. Oh, that's all right. We got a .05 in Japan. And then in America, we got 800,000 buys. Seems like a lot, but I'll take it. All right, let's go with Tenta. He's only 29, which seems insane. He looks so much older than that here. What's WF offer him? 44 grand? We could beat that pretty easy. I mean, we're basically already beating it. Not giving him that much of a bonus. What? Why? What are we missing from the WWF one? Is it the merch cut that we're not giving them enough of or something? No, that's the same. Oh, is it the 10% bonuses per event? Is that what he wants? I don't know. I'm giving him more money and a bigger bonus. I don't know. 52,000. One of the two. I don't. All right. All fives. Final offer. And we'll do a 40K bonus. All right. I want to see if that was our best show before we leave. Yes. That is our... In fact, that and the Saturday night we did 2 weeks before the pay-per-view. Not the go-home. Not the shitty go-home with one big 8-man tag, but the one before that, the real go-home. 2 best shows we've done. So we are... Things are going good here for WCW. We are peaking. Hopefully... Well, I shouldn't say peaking. Hopefully it's just a continued upward swing that never goes down. That's, you know... That's what they thought was going to happen. But yeah, good show. We got Beach Blast coming up real soon. So that'll be good. And then we gotta do the notepad next time. So we'll start off with that. How long until we have Terry and the Warrior? They're definitely gonna be there for the pay-per-view, right? 16 days on Terry. And then the Warrior is 7 days. Warrior's here in a week. Okay, so they'll both definitely be there. Although we don't have a lot of time, especially for Terry to build it up. But I mean, that's 2 weeks is enough for hey, look, it's Terry Funk. You know, I think we'll be fine. All right. Well, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys. I don't know if we're doing a show on Thursday because I know the Knicks are playing a playoff game, and Nick is a big Knicks fan, so I don't know if he's going to be there or not, but I'll let y'all know. But we will for sure be back on Tuesday, so be there for that. And that's going to do it. Bye, everybody.